Hi everyone, welcome to What to Cook Next. In this episode I'm gonna show you how to roast the peppers and how to remove skin from peppers. I'm gonna be using red peppers from our garden. We grow peppers every year, and at the end of the season when they start turning red we like to make pepper paste. So I usually work with 35 peppers at a time when I do the pepper paste. So for this process I'm using slow roasting, which means that I have to roast the peppers at low temperature for usually about 4 to 5 hours, and then the skin comes off. I mean, it's so easy. You don't have to use any tools, just your hands. It comes off right away. And this is the recipe that I use. Just follow the instructions for this if you're slow roasting lots of peppers. And this is a pot I use. I use an all stainless steel pot, and usually it's filled to the top. And then once it's done, the peppers are really reduced in volume. And I've been using Aruba peppers or bell peppers. Aruba peppers, they will shrink significantly because they don't have as much flesh, and there's gonna be some liquid accumulated, so that you want to drain that. But if you are only gonna need about 3 peppers to roast, it's not really economical for you to roast them for 5 hours, so you can use fast roasting. And I'm gonna set my oven to broil to low setting. And then these are my peppers I'm gonna be using, and I have water ready. And I also wanted to show you paper bag. I'm gonna use paper bag and plastic bag that I have on hand. So first thing you want to do, you want to wash your peppers really well. If you see any blemishes, you want to remove these blemishes. I like to clean the peppers. A lot of recipes ask you to roast the whole peppers. I don't like the whole process of removing the seeds after they are roasted. I just think it's a little messy. So you just want to cut these. These are pretty big, so I'm going to cut them in half. Cut each half. So I'm going to have 4 pieces of pepper from each pepper. And then you just want to wash them and remove the seeds. Now I'm going to get my tray ready. I'm using aluminum foil. I didn't want to use baking sheet because they may warp at high temperatures, and then I didn't want to put the peppers directly on rags because they will release some juices and I didn't want them to drip. So spray your sheet with some non-stick spray, and then layer the peppers in one layer with skin facing up, and then you can do the low broil. At low broil nothing is really happening, they're just heating up, and after 15 minutes you want to increase the heat to high broil. And at this point you're gonna see, if you have oven light, you can see there are blisters forming, and you can see it's puffing up and it's smoking a little bit. So you want to watch it carefully so it doesn't burn. It should take about 15 minutes or so for them to get blisters all over. And then you want to put it in a paper bag that I showed you before. And then from paper bag you want to put it in a plastic bag and just close it, and then wait 20 minutes. Just let it sit for 20 minutes. You can do something else, and then after 20 minutes you can take it out. Paper bag will be saturated with some liquid, so that's okay. And then with your fingers just loosen up the skin a little bit, and then take a small knife and go under and just peel off the skin. It's pretty easy. And you do not want to wash the peppers at this point because you would be washing away a lot of flavor. So you should be working with clean hands. So as you see, it's not as difficult. Again, here is another take. Just loosen up the skin with your fingers a little bit, just like you are massaging the pepper. I know it's a weird description, but that's the only way I could explain it at this moment. And then the skin is coming off, as you see, and there may be some stubborn areas, so just take your knife and peel it and get under those areas where the skin is not coming off right away, and peel it that way. And once you're done peeling all the peppers, you can use them in your favorite recipes, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you found it useful. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time here on What to Cook Next. Thanks for watching.